Again, as I said, the significant or not, so need to discuss the obtained result here. Then discussion part is the most important. In case of the discussions, first of all, summarize the result, what your results you obtained. Then interpret your result. Interpretation is most important. Then gives focus on the main findings of the work. Discussion part, I'm talking about discussion. Then the next important point is how your results shows resemblances with the other researchers or the existing results of the other researchers, whether they show resemblances or not. If yes, then you will find the justification in the available literature. But if not, then you have to find out the appropriate justification. You have to provide appropriate justification why the obtained results are so specific, why they don't, why they won't or they don't resemble with the other researchers. Okay. This is important. Then limitation and shortcoming of research, your research. Yes, you have to discuss in your discussion part what are the limitation and the shortcoming. Then the significance of your research. Limitations are most important, as I said in the beginning, because you have to discuss here these, for example, 1, 2, 3, these are the few parameters and these are your limitations. Then how these limitation affect the overall result. You have to explain these things very clearly. Don't hide the limitation, because if you hide the limitation, then you may not able to write the discussion part very clearly. Then the most important thing is that do not end the discussion with limitations. Do not end discussion with limitations means do not end with a negative remark. Always end with the positive remark, positive conclusion. Before that, if you would like to talk about the limitations and the negative part, you can complete it. But end at the end, remember, if you would like to write out the text, then it always end with the positive remark. Then benefit and the future direction, or talk about the future research and how it helps to solve the problems of the society, ecosystem, or economics. So this is about the discussion part. And finally, the conclusion of the thesis. So in conclusion part, again, the summary of the aims and objectives, then what you learn exactly, main findings, importance and findings, and future implications and application. Once you complete the result and discussion part, then it's very easy to conclude the things. So conclusion is absolutely based on the result and discussion. Here I would like to tell you one thing, that generally I say, results are most important, discussion part is most important. But I would like to tell you that review of literature is most important. Generally, the students or the people, they casually write the review of literature. But review of literature is the heart of your thesis, remember. If somebody read the review of literature, then immediately he or she will understand what is the research gap and what parameters you undertake for your research and what will be the expected result. So remember, if you would like to write the thesis well, then always begin with the review of literature. Work on, take more efforts on the review of literature. Finally, I will touch these few important things, that is the plagiarism. Um, nowadays, this is the most important part. Then these are the types of the plagiarism. I'm not going to discuss all these details. I think Dr. Abhay Salve, I think he already covered this part. So types of plagiarism, how to avoid plagiarism. Number of tools are available nowadays, and I these are the paraphrasing tools. If you would like to minimize the plagiarism, then number of tools are available. You can use these tools. For example, here you can over the screen you will find the few names: Quillbot, Paraphrase Online, Spinbot, then Hypotenuse, then Chip Rewriter, Jasper. These are the few tools. You can use all these tools for the paraphrasing. Definitely remember, you will find the plagiarism below 10% or even less than that. These are the again the paraphrasing software. Uh, Grammarly, Unicheck, then Grammarly plagiarism checker, Urkund, Viper, then Turnitin, Scriber. A number of tools are available. So if you use these tools and try to use these tools from the beginning only, when you write the review of literature, use these tools. When you write the discussion part, try to use all these tools, because definitely remember, it will save your labor. And this is about the today's discussion part.